Hi, hey, welcome to Horsley Retirement Adventures. That's my YouTube channel. Today, I am going to talk about how to file a compensation claim through the VA. What worked and what did not work for me. My background is retired Master Sergeant in the United States Air Force, Desert Shield, Desert Storm vet, 20-year vet, and was a very frustrated VA claimant. But anyway, I started out when I retired in 2000 with about 20% disability for some things to happen in the service. And then I didn't claim anything until about 2016. I think, yeah, 2016 I started looking at claiming some things. The mistake I made, and the mistake I think a lot of people make, is I put in my claim for Gulf War syndrome. And that's what it was, entitled Gulf War syndrome. Came back denied, said it wasn't service related. Of course, I wouldn't be in the desert if it wasn't for the service and the Gulf War. But anyway, that being said, it was kind of frustrating. I kind of wadded the paper up, threw it away. And then about, I'm thinking 5 years later down the road, I started having a lot of problems with other issues related to the syndrome, like everybody else has. And, you know, like we do, the Desert Storm vets and anybody that's been in the desert during that time period. You know, the IBS, you know, ulcers, the diarrheas, headaches, anxieties, depressions, all this stuff. So I went and talked to my VA clinic person here in St. Mary's, Georgia. And we have a VCO there. His name's Steve. And Steve and I talked for a while. And I went ahead and got a copy. He said, before you file again, get a copy of your medical records. Get a copy of anything medical, even after you got out of the service. Anything that you've been seeing a doctor for that's related to your illness. So I did that. I got all my records and I started copying things and started highlighting my records. And sure enough, I had plenty of stuff when I was in the military where I had seen doctors for reoccurring, this is after Desert Storm, because I didn't retire until 2000, but reoccurring headaches, reoccurring diarrhea, reoccurring sore throat, reoccurring bronchitis, everything that we deal with. So I started highlighting all that stuff and a lot of other things that happened to me. So what I did is I took Gulf War syndrome, Gulf War illness, and I looked at the definition and looked at the categories. And under those things, it's like fatigue, chronic fatigue, insomnia, sleep apnea, headaches, diarrhea, all that stuff is encompassed in the whole thing called Gulf War illness, which they denied me. So I took each and individual ones and I claimed those. So I had 18 claims that I submitted. And with those claims, when you get on your VA site, when you hit claim and you file your claim and you fill it all out, I would highly suggest that you get a hold of the VA guy, your VCO, or the American Legion guy, somebody that's done these claims before, and have them help you. After you file each claim, there's a place where you can upload documents. Upload all your medical records that referring to, let's just say, headaches. Anytime you saw a doctor in the military or even after the military for your headaches, send all that up, upload it all. And the reason I'm saying that is because the next step is to see a doctor. Well, now what they're doing is they contracted all these doctors in the United States to go over the records for your claims. So what they're going to do is they're going to take each one of those claims, if it was 18, 15, 20, they're going to assign one doctor per claim. They're going to get a copy of your claim. They're going to get a copy of everything that you uploaded, all your paperwork supporting your claim. And then you're going to go in and see that doctor. If it's for headache stuff, you know, things like that, they're gonna go over that paperwork and they're going to ask you all the questions, the same questions they've asked you over and over and over and over. It's all repetitive. It's all repetitive. But then that doctor's going to go through it. He's going to see what you gave as evidence, what you're claiming. They're going to talk to you, and then they're going to suggest. Make a suggestion to the VA. They're going to send that back to the VA, and then the VA is going to approve or disapprove based on that. So it's very, very important to have documentation of your condition while you're in the service, even after the service, and what you're doing right now. You want all of that. Now, if you're having antidepressant problems, if you're having anxiety issues, and you've seen psychiatrists while you're in the service, and you got documentation, and then you're seeing psychiatrists just for, day-to-day activities. I mean, a lot of, not being able to concentrate, stuff like that at work, all that stuff. If you've seen a psychiatrist for, you got the documentation, you want to file that. And you can file anxiety and depression, you can file that as part of Gulf War syndrome. Make sure you have the documentation that you went and seen people when you've seen the doctor, because they're going to send you to a psychiatrist, and he or she's going to talk to you for about 5 minutes at the most, maybe 6. But they're going to talk to you, they're going to go over your package, and then they're going to refer you back to the VA. Each and every single file that you put in, claim you put in, you're going to have a different doctor. I went to Jacksonville, Florida 18 times for my claims. So it's a little frustrating, but using the civilian doctors, I think, benefited everybody. I didn't get compensation for 18 claims, but I did get compensated for the claims that I needed. And why I needed it, I mean, the whole 18 was something wrong with me, but I got compensated enough where I was able to fulfill my 100% disability. And that might not be a goal for everybody, and it wasn't my goal, but I definitely wanted that on my records for Gulf War illness, what we are suffering with and what I am dealing with and what I'm suffering with. So the key thing is, do not go with Gulf War illness, go with everything that's in Gulf War illness. Have your records and be prepared. When you go see your doctor, just be prepared to have a copy of what you filed with you, because again, they're just going to ask and talk to you about it. So hopefully this is going to be helpful. Best advice I can give you is make sure you get help. If you're having a hard time with your computer, make sure you get help. A VCO, American Legion, have them help you file. Don't give up. All these buzzwords now with sarin gas and undiagnosed illnesses and all that stuff, it's getting a little bit easier to get our claims in and seen. The undiagnosed illnesses, they started that, I think, 4, maybe 5 years ago. It's basically, how, they can't really diagnose a headache, or why you get headaches every day or every month or every week. So that's part of your undiagnosed illnesses. They can't tell you why you're having diarrhea every 2 or 3 days. It's undiagnosed. Nobody's diagnosed it. Now they classify that as undiagnosed illnesses. So that's a key phrase. And so when you put in for IBS and Crohn's disease, that's diagnostic though. And IBS could be diagnostic, but diarrhea and stomach problems or stomach aches, pains, undiagnosed. But you can still put in for it. You can still claim it. So don't give up. Appreciate everybody that's in the Air Force, Army, Marines, Navy. Appreciate everybody for serving. Thank you for your service. If I'm able to help just one person today out of this video, then it was worth me doing this video. If you liked it, just hit the like button. If you dislike it, you can hit the dislike. Any comments you want to make, please make a comment. You do have to subscribe to my channel to make comments. Totally free, don't cost you nothing. Most people have seen YouTube and know what YouTube's all about. It doesn't cost you a penny to watch YouTube videos. But go ahead and subscribe if you want to make a comment, or subscribe if you want to watch some fishing videos. I got plenty of fishing videos as well, because that's what I do now that I'm retired. I go fishing and make videos. So yeah, and if you have any questions regarding your claims, if I can help you, just again, you got to subscribe to make a comment. But if you comment, it's just a string of comments, and if I can't help you, maybe there's somebody else that watched this video. Maybe they can help you with that claim. I'm just blessed that I was approved finally after 22 years, and I just wanted to pass it on. I want to show you what I did wrong and what I did right. Good luck to everybody. Thanks again for serving. And even the people that are in right now, best thing I can tell you is make sure you get copies of your medical records and keep them, because that's the proof that the VA is looking for. The other stuff, if you don't have it in your medical records for the service and you have it afterwards, that too is good, and keep that and submit all that paperwork as well. Good luck, and Paul out. Thank you for watching. Oh, YouTube channel, Horsley Retirement Adventures on YouTube. Thanks. Bye.